What is up, people? D-Hop Racing, baby. We are back in the saddle. It's been a couple months. I figured I needed to come on here, give you guys a little life update, see what's going on in my life, what we got going on, and what we got planned. So, obviously, the Camaro is back on the lift. That's never a good thing. Got the transmission back out on the ground. I went ahead and went to do a gender reveal burnout to make a video for you guys, because as some of you guys know, I am a father now. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, went ahead and went to do a gender reveal burnout to make a cool little video. And we snapped the output shaft. First time this thing was back out since I had it back together with the output shaft, shifter, drive shaft. So, I guess when I had it apart, I did look at the output shaft, but I guess it had an internal crack or something because it is snapped clean off. Clean off. So this thing's already out, obviously. I have all the parts to fix it. I'm gonna find a shop local, go ahead and send it to them, break it down, put the new shaft in, and get it back together. So hopefully I have it back in the car like next weekend, I'm hoping. So that's for the transmission and the Camaro. We got a lot of boxes here. So what's in the boxes? I know everybody wants to know what's in the boxes. Alright, the boxes. First box, we ordered some nitrous outlet parts. We ordered these a while ago. Had them sitting, but we went ahead and ordered everything else we needed. So obviously we got the install kit, center console switch panel, WinMax, bracket for the trunk, gauge, heater install kit. Everything's good to go there. I have another box in the corner. I don't even know what's in that one. So, here's all my nitrous stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff installed, dialed in. Whew. Probably get a tune on it and be good to go. Obviously, we got an event November 10th through the 13th in the Carolinas. So we'll touch on that. Got two other boxes here. First one I'm gonna go over since it's open. Rod Mod LS3 intake. I was gonna go ahead and send them my intake, but they called me, said, hey Donnie, we made a mistake. We sent you an intake. So they said we would greatly appreciate it if you could box yours up and send it back to us whenever you open it up. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, get this one out. I have a second intake that I planned on sending in. I'm gonna send them that one, put it in the box, pack it back up and send it to them. We'll probably go ahead and throw this on the car before the event. That way, why not? Let's see what it does, right? Last box. Oh man, many people probably already know what's going on when you see those gaskets. When you see those gaskets, you know it's never a good thing. But in this case, we're doing it for some more power. We got a timing chain gasket, some head gaskets, so meaning the heads are getting pulled. Some lifter trays, we gotta put some new lifters in there. We got some push rods, oil pump, head studs, lifters, trunnion upgrade, and a GPI SS3 camshaft. Alright, so everybody's saying, why did you order all this stuff? What's going on? What's wrong with the car? Blase, blase. So many people know it's had a lifter issue for a while. I don't know what's going on. It's got a dead lifter in it or something. It's got a hung lifter. When I did the cam, I already knew it had a messed up lifter, and I decided to leave it alone then. It's been running for 3 or 4 years like that. So I knew it had the lifter issue. I figured I gotta pull the heads to do the new cam, do the new lifters, fix it, right? So I figured while I have the heads off, let's go ahead and send them to GPI to get them ported. So I went ahead and paid for all that. Then Andrew reached out to me at GPI and said, hey man, we're like 4 to 8 weeks out right now on PNC or CNC porting. What do you want to do? You want to send in your heads or do you want to wait? Because he knew I had an event in November with this car. So he said, if you send them in, you're probably not going to have them back by your event. You're not going to have any time to test or anything. So I think I'm going to opt to do the heads, do the cam, the top end after the event that we have coming up in the Carolinas, November 10th through the 13th. I think before the event, I'm just going to install all the nitrous stuff, install the rod mod intake, get it retuned, and try to get it as consistent as possible. I think that'll probably be the best way to do it. That way I'm not stretched for time trying to get this thing back together and then running out of parts, etc. So I just don't want to do that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and hold off on the top end parts and sending the heads in till November. We're gonna go ahead and do the nitrous install. We'll go ahead and do the rod mod install and try to get this thing, like I said, as consistent as possible for this event. So, Southeast Street in Yeet, November 10th through the 13th, 2022. It is 4 days, 3 tracks, and over 400 miles. Did that sound enthusiastic? Anyway, I'm in the dial your own Yeet. So, basically, if you know about these drag and drive events, we're gonna show up at one track, we're gonna do some testing, make some runs, gotta turn on our time slips, we gotta drive about 150 miles to another track, sleep at a hotel, or in your car, or in a tent on the side of the road, I guess, I don't know. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta make it that 150 miles, you can't have a chase vehicle, you can't have a follow vehicle, you can't have an RV. So basically, you gotta drive that 150 miles and you gotta have everything you need with you to make it that 150 miles. There's gonna be people out there changing pistons, intakes, transmissions, rebuilding them on the side of the road. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff happening and I'm excited for it. So, we're gonna go ahead and do this event. We're probably gonna head up there the 9th, 8th or the 9th, do some testing on the 9th and then make the 4-day trip. Or make the 4-day trip. A lot of people say this is like a trip from hell, but I've been looking forward to doing one of these events forever. If you don't know about a drag and drive event, I encourage you to look up Sick Week, Rocky Mountain Race Week, any of those. They all drag and drive events. Look them up. You're gonna love it, I promise. So if you're interested, you're in the Carolinas, make sure you go to the website, check out their website, check out their Facebook. You can get in on the Yeet fleet and just go out and have yourself a week's worth of fun. That's what I plan on doing. We're gonna load this thing up. I have a little trailer also that I picked up for this event. So we're gonna do a little trailer build on that in the meantime. I got a 24-foot trailer. We're gonna load this car up, load the enclosed trailer up. We're gonna load them up. We're gonna go to Carolinas for a week. We're gonna go have some fun, right? Yes, sir. So, here we are. Transmission's out. We're gonna get this thing fixed. We're gonna get this thing dialed in and we're gonna get it ready for our event. Of course, I still have little Blue. I've got some goodies in store for that thing. I've already got him sitting in the garage waiting for us. So as soon as this event's over, excuse me. As soon as this event's over and we have these heads off, we'll probably be doing the goodies on this thing in the meantime while this thing's down for a month or two waiting on heads. Sounds like a plan. So, without further ado, I got lots to get done. We're gonna go ahead and get this transmission out from under this car, see what it's gonna take to get all this nitrous stuff installed, get the intake on it, and like I said, try to get this thing as consistent as possible, get it dialed in, and D-Hop's gonna make it happen, baby. Stay tuned, we ready.